This screencast is related to the creation of audio files rather than video files to embed on your haiku class pages. And the audio files have a place because they can be much simpler to create and easier to work with than video files. And if they are all you need to display, to indicate directions, then it's an alternative to creating a screencast, which is a full video file. So we start with Audacity, which is available on your computers. I'm using a MacBook, just like the ones the faculty have. And I'm also just using the built-in microphone of the MacBook. I'm sitting at the kitchen table and I'm recording this. And so we start with Audacity, we go up to the File menu, and we can create a new one, or we can just hit the Record button, and the Record button will then begin creating the audio file. So all my words now being recorded, and it's very nice to see the audio recording this way. You can also edit it. If there are gaps or silent spots, you can erase them, but we won't show all that. So I'm creating the audio file. These are being the directions, and then when I'm done with it, I'm going to stop. So now I need to put this into a format that I can easily upload to SoundCloud, which is what we're going to use to host the sound file. And you go to File, and you go to Export. And we're going to export this as an MP3 file. And I'm going to export it to the desktop, and I'm going to give it a title called SoundCloud Sample MP3. And I'm going to put this on my desktop, and a file is already named that. I was practicing, and so I created that file already. And I'm going to replace it with this one, and I'm going to say OK. The export takes place. Now I can close Audacity because I'm finished creating the sound file, which is the directions. It prompts me to save it, but I don't need to save it because this would be saving it as an Audacity project, which I don't need because I've already created my MP3 file. So I say no on that. And here is the file by recording something, and I'm just using the laptop's internal microphone. This is a MacBook just like the ones. So there is the the file is created. I'm going to go down now to the Google Chrome and go to SoundCloud. SoundCloud.com is the place where I'm going to store this file. I'm already logged in here, so this is an old file that I created, but I'm going to delete this as I don't need that anymore. And I'm going to choose Upload. Now, if you were doing this, you would need to create an account. And so I'm going to log out, and then sign up is what you would do. But I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in. And my login is just my Campbell Hall username. And select that, and then my password, which is the one I created when I registered for SoundCloud. Connect. And now it goes to my cloud. Now this is something I did before as an example. It's a recording of a concert. And I'm going to now upload the file. Now I can also record on SoundCloud, but I prefer to use Audacity so that I can manipulate things better and use my computer rather than using the internet to record. So I'm going to choose a file, and it's on the desktop, and sample for SoundCloud MP3. SoundCloud sample MP3 is the one I just recorded today, most recently. And I'm going to open that. It is going to begin up here uploading. It will take longer if your instructions are longer, but that's okay. It's preparing for transcoding, which will be fast because I didn't create a big file. So here now we have other things we can put in. I can put in the title, and the title would have been something you already is the file name title, which could be reflective of the instructions you're giving. Chapter 1 assignment, blah, blah, do this, do that, etc. So here, you would choose to make this public so it's easy and to deal with. And I think you do want to enable downloads, because this would make it possible for your students to download this file and put it on their iPhone or iPad or something like that. And then when you're through with that, you're going to save. And those are the only things really that you need to do, unless you want to type in a description. Now I want to share this. And the sharing is going to be by not just a link, but I want to embed it on my Haiku page. I could just put a link, which is fine, but this is kind of nice. So I'm going to click that little pencil mark, and there's an option here to play automatically, which means that if a student goes to your Haiku page and this file, this audio file, has been embedded on the page, it's going to play automatically. And you can play around with that. I am not going to select this because it's kind of sudden, right? And if you don't click that box, the student can control the playback when they want to hear. So I'm going to go to widget code is the one I want to copy, and I can press right click and copy, or Command C and copy. Once I have that stored, that copy, I can exit SoundCloud or exit that. Can also exit SoundCloud, but I'm just going to open up a new tab here, and I'm going to go to Haiku. And sign into Haiku. I should already be signed in. And it's coming up now. And I go to My Classes. I'm going to actually put this on the Blended Learning site, the one you're using for the class. And here's content presentation videos, where all the videos are. And so I'm going to select that. And I'm going to create a content block, which is going to be embed the web. And I'm going to paste in the code that I copied in the previous part to play this sound file. I'm going to go to next. I don't know why this is acting up slowly today, but directions for use of SoundCloud. Give it a title. You can put further descriptions in here, and you can save. And now, at the bottom of the page, in a block, is my sound file. And the record button will then begin creating the audio file. So all my words now being recorded, and it's very nice to see the audio recording this way. So there is the SoundCloud, which is kind of an alternative to screencasting with the video.